Hello, my name is Philip and this is for Phrasal Verbs. This video has the simple theme of ABC. You can see the phrasal verbs that I'll be talking about in this video along with the time of the quick quiz and the comment practice. They are allow for, bear with, chill out and doze off. So let's get started. Allow for. Allow for is inseparable and transitive, and it means to consider something when making a plan or calculation. So let's look at my examples. Jack always allows for delays when using the tube. The tube is the colloquial term for the metro or the underground in London. Tell Sally to allow for social distancing when queuing. So both of those sentences are saying, take this into consideration. Don't forget about this aspect when you make your calculation or plan. So let's look at some real world examples. This first one is from Dr. Emily, and she gives you a relationship manifesto. And the fifth one is allow for mistakes and growth. Take those things into consideration. And the next one is Diane DeResta. When speaking virtually, use the super pause to allow for delay time. Count to 4 before answering. So she's giving the advice that when you're using an online system, don't immediately answer when you hear the question. Give yourself a few moments and then reply, because you need to take into consideration, you need to consider the delay that there might be when sending that video, for example. Bear with. Bear with is inseparable and transitive, and it's mostly used in spoken English. It can be used in written, but it's mostly used in spoken English. And it means to ask somebody to be patient, a polite way of asking somebody to be patient while you finish doing something or while you finish explaining something. Let's look at my examples. Sally asked her audience to bear with her while she explained some hand gestures. Jack asked his patient to bear with him as his tablet restarted. Let's look at some real world examples. This first one is from Psych 323. Slowly getting myself out of the depression hole. Well done. Bear with me. Thank you to everyone who has reached out to me on this situation. Now, reached out is another phrasal verb and it means contacted. Imagine this arm, it's reaching out to make a contact. So well done for Psych 323 for getting out of his depression hole. And then the next one is from Daniel Pioro, 1 of 6. So this means that there's a lot of tweets related to this. And he says, bear with me. I woke up this morning thinking of the students who are sitting at home, wondering what the point of their studies are, etc., etc. I'm not going to read the whole story. But what he's saying is, please be patient because I've got quite a long thing to say. And of course, in tweets, you can only use a certain number of characters. So he's asking people to be patient with him. Chill out is inseparable and intransitive, and it means to relax or stop being angry or nervous about something, simply to calm down. Now, even though I say that it's inseparable, sometimes you can separate it with some kind of exclamation. For example, chill the heck out, chill the hell out, or even chill the out. But it's less common. Let's look at my examples. Sally likes to chill out with a cup of coffee while looking out the window. And every Saturday, Jack chills out with his friends watching movies. And you've probably heard that phrase, Netflix and chill, which doesn't exactly mean to relax, but you might have heard that. Okay, let's look at some real world examples. First one is from It Was Me. The human mind often creates problems that don't even exist. Let's learn to chill out and relax. So very clear there. And the second one is from Danny Thomas, who says, I should be taking a moment to chill out and rest, but I'm too hype for new things this week. So the person's saying that I should be calm, I should be relaxed, but actually I'm pretty excited about what's about to happen. Doze off. Doze off is inseparable and intransitive, and it means to fall asleep without trying to. The proper definition, to start to sleep, especially during the day, and without intending to. Let's look at my examples here. Sally loves to doze off on Saturday afternoons in her hammock. Jack's new puppy dozes off when he gets on the sofa. Let's look at some real world examples. This one is from Sia. I still haven't slept, but I did doze off in class, and I think I did the drawing exercises wrong. Oh well. So naughty Sia there. He or she fell asleep in class. And the next one is from Ms. D. Just tired. I love my job and my students, but I'm exhausted. I thought I was going to doze off during a training I signed up for this week. It's like first week teacher tired, but all year. Are we going to make it? So first week teacher tired is this kind of idea that when you first start teaching, that first week is just so tiring, which is so true. Okay, it's time for the quiz. How much do you remember? Let's find out. Comment practice for this video is simply to write one paragraph for each phrasal verb. Now, the paragraphs don't have to be connected into one long idea, but if they did, that would be pretty cool. Try to use something from your real life or something that was very memorable, because then you're more likely to be able to use them in real situations in the future. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment sections. This is a subscription button. Please consider subscribing. This is a playlist of some other phrasal verbs that you might find interesting, and this is a video that YouTube thinks will be really interesting to you based on what you've been watching. And remember, do something every single day to improve your English. See ya.